Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I thought I would do a book haul. I have about 17 books here, so let's get into it. So I got them from November up until January, so it's kind of a big whole haul of 3 months worth of books, for me at least. So we'll start with thrift books. I recommend them if you like. They're not too expensive, and sometimes they have options for really good quality. I kind of don't mind as long as it's like not falling apart. So I have at first The Shining. I'm currently reading this. I'm about 100 pages in. I like it so far. I like it better than the movie. I have Doctor Sleep. I'm probably going to read this right after The Shining. I heard somebody say that you should do that, and I got this also at Thrift Books. I like the movie a lot. I don't remember much about The Shining, but movie, I need to rewatch it. But I did see Doctor Sleep in theaters when it came out, and I really liked it. I think Rose the Hat I liked it a lot. And then I have The Bizarre Bad Dreams from Thrift Books as well. The last time I owned this, I got to about, no, when I checked, I used to own it. So I checked it out at the library one time, and this is also Thrift Books. I got about halfway through and I really liked it because I like his short stories. I need to reread it. I don't remember where I left off, but... And then Billy Summers as well. I used to own this as well. This is also from Thrift Books. I'm slowly collecting his physical books again. I kind of go back and forth a lot, where it's like, do I want to keep it? Do I want to, I don't want physical books. I want to use my Kindle, which I still use. I use this more for, not audiobooks, like manga and comics. But yeah. And then I will do Myers and Target. So, Salem's Lot. So where I'm from, we have Myers, even though it's spelled Meyer, but everybody calls it Myers. But yeah, I got Salem's Lot. This was about $10, $11. It wasn't that expensive, but no, actually, I think it was on sale for $8, but I haven't watched the new movie yet. I'm excited to, and I'm excited to read it finally. And then we'll do Target next. So, we'll go with a non-dark romance book right now because the rest are. So, A Little Life. I've heard this is very sad, and I like books that can make me cry. There's only been one book that can make me cry, or has made me cry, and it was Any Man. I forgot who the author is, but that's the only book I didn't read along to an audiobook because I was hooked to it, and I got the premise, and it's very sad, and I recommend it. Just check your trigger warnings. But yeah, A Little Life. But that's not what A Little Life was. That was Any Man, but I'm excited for this. But also, I've heard to check your trigger warnings for this, but it's not like, you get what I'm saying, hopefully. We'll go Her Soul to Take. I've heard many things about this. I'm on Book Talk, unfortunately, and that's when I keep getting books recommended to me, and I'm like, oh, I have all these books now, but I need more. God of Malice. Okay, I've heard a little bit about this. I mostly picked it up because it looked interesting because of I kind of like how they do this with books now. The spray edges. I don't mind that this is just like a regular like sprayed edges, but yeah. And then Five Brothers, which I read Corrupt by her, and I'd have to reread it. Not reread it. If you guys want like a video solely on my thoughts about it, I'll give you my thoughts. But I've heard a lot about this book, and I was like, you know what, I might as well give it a try. But yeah, Five Brothers by Penelope Douglas. And then I own these two on Kindle, okay? I like my Kindle, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you want a physical book as well. I have this one. They didn't have the second book, so I'll get that soon, hopefully. Haunting Adeline. I've heard many things about it, and my friend really wants me to read it, and I'm finally gonna read it. I've been putting it off for a while, but I'm going to finally read it. And then on to Amazon. So I have 3 books out of the thing, and then I have a package that just came today. So I'm very excited to open that for you. So we'll start with horror, because 2 of these are horrors. One, I don't know if it's a horror book. It's not a romance book, that's for sure. And then there are 3 that are dark romance. So The Long Walk by Stephen King, writing as Richard Bachman. I'm excited to read this. This is one that I'm probably going to read after Dr. Sleep. This or you'll see. But I really like Stephen King. I'm a Stephen King fan. I've always been. Also, I am so sorry this is lopsided. It's bugging me too, so don't worry. It's just I can never hang up anything straight. Considering this is not hung up straight. Those 2 are not hung up straight. The Agatha All Along thing and the Smile 2 poster. The only thing that's hung up straight is that Kid G poster, because there's an actual nail. And I didn't do it. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. And if you want any reviews, I'll try to do reviews. I'm very nervous, and I jumble my words a lot, and I'm trying to do better with that. But if you guys want any, like, I keep saying like, and I'm sorry, it's a habit at this point. If you want any reviews or my thoughts on any of these books, or if you want me to rank these books, eventually when I read through all of them, let me know. Or I might have to do like dark romance rating, the Stephen King rating, just because like horror to me is always going to be number 1. So it wouldn't be fair to, if I, Haunting Adeline, and then, Haunting Adeline, and then, if I read these, this one's probably going to be always my favorite, just because I like horror more, but I'm delving more into romance, things like that. And then next up is The Ruins. I've owned this before. I'm just rebuying it, and I have it on the Kindle. I watched the movie for the first time last year in January. So I want to read this soon and then rewatch the movie. And if you guys want me to give what I liked more about the movie versus the book, and then vice versa, let me know. I know there's a lot of changes in this one, the book versus the movie. So that's also a thing. And then I don't think this is horror, and it's not romance. I don't think. One of my favorite TikTokers likes this book, and he said it was sad. Baker Reads, I think that's what his name is. It's Migrations by Charlotte. I can't pronounce that last name, but I've been wanting to read this, so I'm excited. I'm having a difficult decision of like which book do I read next after Dr. Sleep, because I know straight after The Shining I want to read Dr. Sleep just so I can have that experience, but I don't know what to read after Dr. Sleep, and I might have to either read this or The Long Walk or Five Brothers. At this point, if I could read them all at once, I would. But onto the package. Ugh. Also, thank you if you're sitting here for this long. I'm trying to do more videos. I just don't know what to film sometimes, and sometimes I don't have motivation to do it. So I'm going to try to do better on that. Ooh, I should know by now to cut away from me. But I do not cut away from me with a schmeif. Okay. Oh, that's up. That's big books. Oh, I don't like the feel of these. See, I'm very, like, what is it? Her Soul to Take, and not even Haunting Adeline, it's just Her Soul to Take, is the one who, it's very, like, I don't know how to explain it, but the first book up is not Her Ritual, The Ritual. I've heard many things about this, and I want to start this series. I own all of them on Kindle, but I want the physical books just because I find it easier to read that way, if that makes sense. Sometimes. I love my Kindle. I wish I could sync up and maybe there is a way and I just don't know, where I could sync the audiobook with the book while I'm reading it on my Kindle. Because normally I have to use my Kindle and then use my iPad for the audiobook or my laptop. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. Horror's my number one, as I said like a minute or so. I'm sorry, I ramble a lot. But dark romance is kind of getting up there. So I'm excited for this. I'm going in blind. That's why I'm not really reading most of these backs. But my friend told me about this series, and I bought the first two. So I got Depraved and Brutal by A.J. Merlin. I'm very excited for these, because I think this is about Billy or like a ghost face, and then this is about Jason Voorhees. So I'm very excited. So yeah, that's it. I will probably do another haul here soon eventually. I want to pick up some movies, because I haven't been buying movies. I've been buying more books. And that's, if you know me, when I had my other videos before a certain someone made me delete them all, I really like movies. I like collecting movies. I like collecting all physical media at this point. I'm very just picky with books, just because books take up more space than movies. Where when my mom was alive, I would just get DVDs mostly because I didn't have a Blu-ray player. And I found that DVDs take up more space opposed to like Blu-rays. So yeah, I like Blu-rays. I like 4Ks. I like occasional DVDs if I have to get a DVD. But yeah. Let me know if you guys ever want like a collection video of all my physical media in terms of books and my Blu-rays, because I'll do it. I like making videos. I like making them because I like watching them, and I know I'm just kind of trying to do this so I can get more like confidence in talking. I'm very shy, and I thought, why not I use my YouTube to make a video? But yeah, if you enjoyed it, thank you. If not, that's fine too. Thank you for watching. If you want to like, subscribe, you don't have to. I just like talking. So, have a good day.